So hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Luna Rose because I am the flower that blooms at night, and as you can read from the title of today's video, as well as the visuals before you, I'm continuing on my Halloween series by serving you full-on Pennywise the Clown from the movie It. I wanted to do like my own kind of take and interpretation on this look, giving him a sickening 28-inch long human hair red wig and a slightly like rhinestoney kind of sexalicious makeup, but still having the Pennywise clown aesthetic at heart. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and let's get into it, shall we?
Back from the dead.
So let's become a clown, shall we? So I'm going to be starting this look off with a freshly cleansed face, and I'm just going to shave my brows off again since, you know, we don't need them for this look. I wanted my Pennywise to be a little bit of a browless alien. So I started just by mapping out the kind of eye region using my Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer Concealer and setting it down with a little bit of powder to help with blending. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to take the Artitude Cosmetics Phoenix eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this kind of bright red, deepen it with the more crimson, and then maybe add a little bit of shimmer later on. So I started by taking that lighter toned red and just kind of mapping out the rough shape that I wanted to go for, like for this eye look. So I pretty much just used my brow bone as kind of the upper template, and then drew out like a winged liner shape from my outer edge of my lash line, connected those together, and then just built that colour up to create like a very intense like winged out shape. Deepen that with the darker red in that Phoenix palette from Artitude Cosmetics, and basically just blended those two colours together until I was happy with the depth that I built up and kind of the shape that I built up. I did go in with a little bit of black eyeshadow in a minute just to further define it, add a little bit more depth and dimension to it, and create that kind of shape that I was going for. And I wasn't too concerned about the kind of lower area blending since I knew I was going to do a carved out cut crease using concealer, so I literally just packed some black on the outer edge to map out where I'm going to go in with winged liner to help me kind of establish the shape. From here I took the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the white shade and just carved out an exaggerated cut crease to give my eyes that like nice larger draglificent kind of look, and then set that down with some white eyeshadow from Sugar Pill. For liner, I take my mirror and lower it so my eye is like stretched, and it's just the easiest way for me to do my liquid liner, and then basically just draw an exaggerated triangle. So I start by doing a line from my outer edge of my eye back towards my temples, and then literally just connecting it to my inner corner. Try my best to make it look nice and like smooth and seamless, but girl, take your time. Liquid liner is one of those things that you just kind of have to experiment, see what works for you, see what you like, and literally I draw a giant triangle. Just lightly buff over the edges so it's all nice and seamless, maybe add a little bit more black shadow for more depth, and then I'm just going to shave off camera quickly and go in and hydrate my base to start my foundation. So again, the Embryolisse cream just kind of splattered all over my face, so a bit much there, but my skin very much needs the hydration with all this Halloween makeup I've been doing recently, and the amount that I've been in drag, the amount I've been shaving, my skin is going through it. So pretty much I colour corrected my beard area using the Kimchi Sheet Concealer, went over that with the Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer Concealer. And then for my base foundation, I took the Maybelline Superstay Foundation in shade 21 Nude Beige, heavily blended that all over my skin to give me a nicer, more evened out base makeup. And again, this is a drag look, and it's also Halloween. Experiment, have fun with makeup. I went in with like 5 pumps of foundation to cover my face. Under my eyes, I took the NYX Serum Concealer, and I did layer on top a little bit of the Fine Concealer in shade 0, which is pretty much just a straight up white. I am experimenting with the makeup that I have in like my makeup collection during this Halloween series, so I liked how this looked. It lasted a decent amount of time and did what I wanted it to do, but pretty much I put the lighter concealer in the areas that I want to highlight my face and kind of feminize them, so a little bit under my jawline to fake my cheekbone that I'll further contour with a deeper shade, under my eyes, a little bit in my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Speaking of contour, I took the Krylon TV paint stick in the shade 7W to contour my face. Pretty much I go heavy with contour since I have a very round hamster face, so yeah, I need to fake it with makeup to make it look like I have actual dimension to my skin. So pretty much blend that around the temples, along my forehead, in my cheekbones very heavily. I do try and keep it quite high on my cheeks to give me a little bit more of a sculpted, like snatched effect. And then I took the Made by Mitchell blush. I'm not really sure what shade this is since the bottom sticker wore off, but it pretty much was a vibrant red liquid cream blush. Apply that to the back, like top portion of my cheeks, and then went in and contoured up my nose using that same Krylon TV paint stick in the shade 7W. I wanted my nose to look quite skinny and like draglicious again, so I went quite heavy with the contour today for me, since again it was drag and I just wanted to experiment and play around with my base makeup today. And then once I was happy with how it was all looking, I went in with my Coty loose airspun powder in translucent extra coverage, literally gave myself clown lung by breathing it all in, and just heavily set down that base makeup so it didn't go anywhere. Lightly blended over the upper edge of the eyeshadow just so it looked nice and seamless into the base makeup, and then brushed off any excess powder using my She Glam powder foundation. Literally I just put this onto a big fluffy brush and press this into my skin so it removes the excess powder and just kind of adds a little bit more coverage and helps set it. To further like reinforce my highlights, I did take the Essence Brighten Up like banana powder, so pretty much applied that the areas that I applied the concealer. And then for my lower lash line, I went back in with the Artitude Cosmetics Phoenix eyeshadow palette, patted the red very like sloppily and heavily all along my lower lash, re-intensified that upper like eye area since I wanted it to read very bright red, vibrant, clowny. And then for contour, I went in with my She Glam contour kit and quite heavily chiseled out cheekbones. Again, I have a round hamster face, so I need all the extra help I can get with makeup. And then just patted a little bit of bronzer to the back of my cheeks. Went in with the Made by Mitchell blush book and patted some red blush to the back of my cheeks. Set down my base using the NYX Matte Setting Spray. Went in with a red lip liner, filled it in with Red Scare from Trixie Cosmetics, and then popped on a little bit of the red liquid vinyl latex liquid lipstick from NYX. Popped some white in my waterline to make them appear nice and bright and large. And then for the red, we are going to say a little prayer that they turn out symmetrical. They did not turn out symmetrical, and being symmetrical is not particularly a talent that I possess, but I took a red cream paint and just kind of free-handed it. I would recommend going in with a lighter eyeliner or something that you can kind of wipe away to make sure the lines are going to be symmetrical, but I just kind of built that up in the rough shape of Pennywise's kind of smile lines and set it down with some red eyeshadow. Again, my lines are not all that symmetrical at all, but yeah, pop on a little red clown nose, and then that is the finished look. I popped in some contacts, some lashes, a few rhinestones, and that is my Pennywise look. Thanks for watching.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out so much. Comment down below what you think of me as Pennywise the Clown, female edition. And don't forget to subscribe to the creepy clown girl next door with something more. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. That's right, I am planning to try and do 31 different makeup transformations throughout October. So make sure you're subscribed, that bell is turned on, and I'll see you for tomorrow's look. Thanks for watching. We all float down here.